Alright, I'm gonna read this article. We're gonna get upset. Let's get angry. So I saw this linked in my Discord. It's called 10 Broken Character Builds, because there's clearly a great variety of character builds in this game. Fucking Lamau. Wait, what did you get 3 days for? You got 3 days for that? Man, some people are really fucking pathetic, dude. God damn. I've seen worse than this. There is worse than this, but like that doesn't mean that this isn't bad. Like, just because there's worse, when the fucking bar is like 6 feet under, being 5 feet under isn't any better. What was Uru Predation Prog like before the 4-point cheese? I have no idea, but that was found extremely early on, so... No one really did it legitimately. Anyway... Like, just look how many ads and shit there are, man. Like every single game journalist website is so fucking disingenuous. Like, holy cow. Anyway, once players reach level 19 of FF14, they have many choices to make. Not only must they decide which of the 19 available jobs to focus on, but they must also pick which gear set and build to focus on. The build of a player's job influences their play style. Like, you can't call it a play style. It influences your rotation. But it's not a play style. It's not like going from melee to ranged based on the stats you have in your gear. That is the wrong fucking term to use. Unlike other MMORPGs like Guild Wars 2, builds in FF14 are based strictly on gear and the stat boosting materia attached to it. True. That means the most fun builds will likely include a mixture of current highest item level gear. No, it's not really like the most fun, it's the most damage, actually. Which maybe connects to fun, sure. Maybe it does. While at first it may seem like there's not a lot of creativity when it comes to the game's builds. Correct. Many players are often surprised to find the contrary is true once they reach the end game. Whether speed or damage is the goal. No. Like, damage is always the goal. Even tanks and healers, with the exception of healers in prog, meld for damage. It's not about speed. If speed is more damage, so be it. But people don't go just for speed. This person has clearly never done a single endgame raid in their life. Otherwise they would word this so much better. There are a variety of fun builds. Like, just even the word builds is just, like, not correct. Whatever, we'll fucking humor it. Dancer, quick and powerful. Dancer is an essential job in Final Fantasy XIV thanks to their quick attacks. They're on 2.47. What do you mean quick? Thanks. Ability to buff the rest of the party with dancers. True. Many players love being one. True. While dancers' damage per second isn't the most impressive. True. This build allows players to put a bit more weight behind their attacks. Wait. This build? Like, what build, though? What do you mean? What build? You haven't specified a build. Is there a build where they don't press their dances? Yeah, that's called kick from my party. Build equals job. This job allows players, but I mean possibly, but then we're not talking about dancer. We're talking about the people that utilize it. Bringing the global cooldown to an impressively fast 2. What? What? Ah, yes. Minus 0.01. So fast. Players who use this build will feel great during a battle. This build requires the amazing Mandeville Chakrams and the entire augmented Renacita crafted set. What, you mean the thing that does less damage? You mean you're literally telling people to do less damage because you will feel better? Is that what you're fucking saying? Who fucking wrote this? Sean Clarkson. You are utterly fucking clueless. This is their first article. They're new to Gamerant. I'm sorry, man, but it's gotta be better than this. You can be found wiping the party in Final Fantasy XIV. I can believe that, yeah. I can believe that. What the fuck are you talking about? This will feel better even though it's not best in slot. You'll do less damage and the GCD is wrong. So have fun like drifting your shit. Look, I realize the editors and writers and shit have got to earn their buck. You know, they've got to pump out. They probably have a quota. You know, they have goals and milestones to hit. I understand that, you know, there's not always going to be the most thought put into articles, right? I understand. I'm not blaming the guy for that. But at least be, like, remotely accurate with your information, man. Like, what the fuck are you chatting? He knows there's a content drought. He made this to give people content. Yeah, maybe you're right. Because he's gotten me fucking heated. Good job. Jesus, mother of God, man. Written to get clicks and it's working. I mean, yeah, maybe it's working. But, you know, maybe people see this, like, on my stream or elsewhere and be like, man, I'm not going to read another one of these articles. They're full of shit. Anyway. Number 9. Ninja. 2.12 second cooldown. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to the most fun ninja builds. What, you mean the ones where they press hoot on? Yeah, I know. That really important button that everyone should press. That's crazy, man. Trust me, there isn't a build where you don't press it. Allowing quick combos and deadly ninjutsu, many players have the most fun. Their global cooldown is as low as it can be. This build reduces ninja's global cooldown to 2.12, sporting the cleavers, coat, gloves, and earrings, and choker of the Abyssos set. I'll be real, I'm too lazy to go and check the Abyss to see if that's right. I'm just gonna hope so. Abyssos is spelt wrong, by the way. Right? I'm not fucking crazy. Yes, spelt wrong. Good editors, by the way. Second ring slot should be the standard Lunar Envoy's ring thanks to its better stat allocation. I don't know if that's true. It might be. I don't know Ninja Biz. But either way, Machinist says the same thing, and I have something to say about that. Machinist, big damage. Yeah, as of like 6.3 Lamal. Machinist is an incredibly fun job. True, it's my main job. Allowing players to stay a safe distance from the boss while firing a pistol with quick reflexes. It's a favorite among many. You shouldn't be staying a safe distance from the boss, though. You should be with the party, you know, because you know you gotta catch heals and mitt and shit. It's a multi-tool. No, we fire a multi-tool. The pistol is something different. The big damage build. The big damage build gives Machinists more speed and damage overall. Okay. The gear required in this set is the Abyssos pistol, mask, coat, thigh boots, and earrings, and choker. Okay, alright. No, I'll give you that one. The other parts of the gear should always be the trusty Augmented Lunar Envoy's gear. The standard Lunar Envoy's ring should also be slotted into the second ring piece. Incorrect! This is not best in slot. That's the less damage build, actually, as it happens. So your spiel about big damage kind of fell on its face here, didn't it? Yes, you can run 2.5. Not in Ultimate, though. But it is marginally less. It's okay. It's not as bad as whatever the fucking dribble he said about Dancer. Red Mage, best in slot. With the ability to use both black and white magic, Red Mage players have a lot of flexibility with how they deal with and defeat the variety of bosses. To feel the power of the Red Mage is nothing more fun than using the best in slot gear and melds. Yes, I do tend to have more fun when my jobs are geared, that is true. I suppose. To achieve the best in slot Red Mage gear, players must earn the necessary equipment from the Abyssos Savage fights. The whole best in slot and set includes the Abyssos Degen, Surcoat, Arm Guards, Earring, Amulet, and Ring. Red Mages may confirm or deny. Then other gear slots house the Augmented Lunar Envoy's gear. A focus on direct hit, critical hit, and determination melds allows players to achieve huge damage while keeping their flexibility. I mean, like, bro, like, the way this is worded is just so, like, it implies there's a build that stops that. But there isn't one. People go for the BIS sets. There's no five-headedness here, and you don't lose flexibility. I don't understand. Like, the whole premise of this article is that there's different, like, builds. And, like, I guess for a couple of jobs, you can make the argument that they're a different build. But for the most part, everyone builds exactly the same, and so most of this is completely useless information. Bro, I melded spell speed, now I can't, bro. Okay, Dark Knight, Deadly Force. Many players feel that Dark Knight is too squishy and doesn't output a lot of damage. However, with the right build, Dark Knights can be an unstoppable force. Reducing the global cooldown to 2.45 seconds. Players using this build will be able to pull off attacks quickly. Yes, so much faster. So fast. Literally, nobody says this. Direct hit and crit melds fill out the damage, making this build do impressive damage while playing optimally. The Abyssos Guillotine, Cuirass, Gauntlets, Solarets, Earrings, Amulet, and Ring are required to achieve this. The rest of the gear sport and the augmented, like, brother, you could have just, like, linked the balance Discord, man. Like, you could have just done that, showed your boss, and, like, they literally could not fault you. Yeah, I mean, like, that doesn't sound like the Biss build to me. But I can't remember what Dark Knight's Biss said, so. I don't. Wait, hang on, I skipped over this. Like, it's too squishy and doesn't output a lot of damage. Many players feel. No. No, that's not correct. People know Dark Knight is the most damaging tank. People are aware of this. Like, they are more than aware, my friend. Like, many players should not encapsulate your fucking turbo casual FC that does expert once a week, okay? They are not a reliable source for information. Please stop. Dark Knight is not squishy, and it's the most damaging tank right now. Who have you been talking to? This is like when Cole says that he's spoken to the best machinists out there. Summoner, rapid broil. What? That's not a summoner skill, friend. Playing a summoner requires players to cycle through powerful pets quickly, weaving spells in combination of powerful summons and creates an intense but fan-favorite experience. Alright, I like the buzzwords going on here. By melding spell speed materia onto the weapon, helm, and rings, players can cast spells and summon allies faster than ever. Okay, man. That's not even correct for level 70, because you go like all spell speed if you really care about that. Achieve this build, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Like, what the bro? Like, you're literally just griefing your group by melding incorrectly. Good fucking job. Reaper 2.5, easily the best Reaper build. This 2.5 GCD combination is slower than others but allows players to deal more damage. In most fights, this build allows Reapers to deal great damage, with the only downside being selfish timing of the Arcane Circle buff. It's not fucking selfish. What are you talking about? It's 2 minutes. Huh? Unless you're talking about phase 2 of top specifically. Which I don't think you are, let's be honest. Mastering this build is great fun. When used optimally, players rank at the top of the damage list frequently. They wish. The gear required is the Abysso Sickle, Helm, Cuirass, Amulet, and Ring. The other slots are filled out with augmented lunar envoys, combining 2 gear sets to achieve a lower overall global, much higher direct hit. Bro, like, you're just repeating yourself here. What the fuck? 3 Samurai speedy slashes. Samurai have some of the quickest GCDs in FF14. This build leans into that principle, reducing the global cooldown to a blinding 2 seconds. That's not the best Samurai build, right? Isn't it like 2.14? I've never heard of a single person playing 2 seconds Samurai. 2.15. Okay. I was close. Like, Nobody plays at 2 seconds. Okay. Well, it is a very selfish build. Yeah, you probably got that right, actually. That might be true this time. The main melding focus is skill speed, wielding the Abyss's Blade, Hood, Act, and Arm Guards, Brace, blah, blah, blah. Those need to unlock a lot of the latest Savage gear. Yeah. They call me the 2 second Sam in bed. Bro, I mean, like, this guy's clearly just all about just playing the fucking game in whatever way you want. You know, like, let's be real, this probably isn't geared towards raiders. But still, like, bro, like, don't encourage people to play builds that are, like, significantly worse. Like, tell them that it's an alternative build that won't yield the best results, but maybe you can have fun with it. Like, mentions P8S gear oh shit, you know what? Yeah, you're right, actually. He actually does just mention, like, getting savage all the time. Like, okay. I'm trying to find excuses for this guy, man, but there isn't any. This guy's just full of shit. Astrologian. Balanced. A lot of players find Astro to be a difficult job to master. Honestly true. I'm a fucking terrible Astro. Fast-paced card mechanics mixed with a lack of reactionary healing abilities makes playing it stressful. I mean, I guess. The idea behind this build is to give players a bit more breathing room, allowing them more time to cast spells and regain that precious MP. This is perfect for those players that just want an easier time playing one of the unique healing jobs in Final Fantasy XIV. To make use of this build, blah 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 blah, the rest, yeah. Pentamelded Renacita Ring. He's even aware of Heal Abyss, man. Holy. He's 5-head, man. So then why did we go up here and you tell people to get fucking augmented crafted? When you're clearly aware of, like, specific pieces for Abyss set. Like, hello? These articles, like, another thing that these articles are is often extremely contradictory as well. Like, they just never make sense. Like, those tier list ones, like, they just constantly, like, I was constantly trying to find what they were ranking them on. But it just didn't make sense. This just in, fucking chat GPT writing articles for fucking game journalists. Monk, light speed fists. Nothing beats the blinding speed of a fully optimized monk. If a player is ready to hit buttons quickly, this build is extremely rewarding. Reducing Monk's GCD down to 1.93. This fun build racks up the DPS in any duty. They don't play 1.93. And combining the gear with plenty of skill speed materia, players will find us punching fast and hard. Yeah. Alright, someone link this to PB, man. See how fast he hits the roof. I just don't know, man. Like, this couldn't have taken any longer than like 20 minutes to fucking slam out. But this is the guy's first article, so maybe he's just finding his feet. God damn. Contradictory, incorrect, weirdly aware of like specifics, but with no reasoning behind it. I just don't understand, man. Fucking hell. Yes, broken builds with less eye level than best in slot. And now 2.46 is impressively fast. That's the biggest takeaway. Very cool, man, but your article fucking sucks. Do better. Jesus Christ, I hate game journalism. It's so bad. What the fuck? How do you write so much dribble and just consciously put that on the internet for everyone to see? There is, of course, the thing that says, you know, best grand companies ranked. Like, I don't even want to get into that, man.